Oh, YouTube? Is that you? Hey, it's Shotgunn. You remember me? It's your favorite new reaction guy. Yeah, totally unique. Nobody's doing anything like I'm doing. Today we're going to react to Greta Van Fleet. Song Meeting the Master. Got the lyrics up here. Greta Van Fleet, I'm vaguely familiar with them. I know that they've been touted as the next Led Zeppelin. And from what I've heard of the bits and pieces that I've heard, they're not the next Led Zeppelin. They're the next band to sound like Led Zeppelin. Everybody copied the heavy parts in the 80s. Any band you can think of is copying their style and their sound. The bits that I've heard of these guys, they kind of incorporate the acoustic side, the folk side, the bluegrass type side. So I don't know this song. Let's get right into it. So far, I hear Led Zeppelin. Thank you. A little bit of Over the Hills and Far Away with the doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Hey, we all cop our favorite artists. I am no exception. Is this a song about how they met Jimmy Page? Or is this like a Star Wars thing? His voice is a lot cleaner than the other parts that I've heard. He sounded a lot more like Robert Plant with the kind of broken up, distorted type voice. Like, yeah! Like it's more screaming. This is more soprano, like operatic singing. It's nice, very high. The mix sounds great. The acoustic guitar sounds great. Definitely some Over the Hills and Far Away vibe there. Back to Thank You. Nice backwards effects there. I would have liked the drums to have come in there. But then again, that's what was expected. Maybe it'll be cooler where I was not expecting it. Okay, got some percussion coming in. Not necessarily like a full-on kit. There it is. It sure got some authentically retro sounds, man. It really sounds like Page. His tone. For those who don't know, I'm a huge Led Zeppelin fan. A lot of Jimmy Page-esque note choice. Everything sounds good. I have to sneeze. Ooh, that was a long build. Nice panning guitar solo there. a nice melody. Another page lick. Surprised the drums aren't more blatantly Bonzo. I wonder what master they're talking about. Is this their spiritual, religious beliefs? I've never really looked into anything about them, so I have no clue. If anybody has any info on that, feel free to add it in the comments to help educate me. Yeah, I think going forward I'll probably do a little bit of research about the lyrics of each song. That way I can have some more intrinsic insight about it. That was a nice song. I liked it. Massive Led Zeppelin influence, which, you know, when they're touted as being the next Led Zeppelin, it's no surprise. It's to be expected. A lot of specific song influences. If I listen again, I could probably find a dozen more. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. If you guys, once I get to my music and my music I'm putting on here, you guys will be like Metallica, Slayer, Led Zeppelin, Megadeth. You know, it's just how the creative process works. It's how we, you know, creative creators borrow from our influences, and the ones that are truly the greatest do it in such a way that even if you can acknowledge like where the riffs are coming from, it's just like, wow, it's still uniquely them. Like Metallica, you know, I used to think they were super unique and like nobody, like they didn't sound like anybody. Then I listened to Diamond Head, Motorhead, Budgie, a little bit of the Misfits, you know, and it's like, oh yeah, they're not that original. But they did take all these bits and pieces into this amalgam that they created, and now we know and love or hate as Metallica. So yeah, plagiarizing creatively, uniquely, is what the greatest of the greats do. So yeah, I like it. I think they can come into their own a little bit more and, you know, shed some of the really blatantly obvious Zeppelin riffs. But like I said, you guys would probably say that about my shit too. That was Greta Van Fleet meeting the master. Please like, comment, subscribe. Watch some of my other videos. I usually put the playlist up there. My subscribe over here. Another video up there. And another video over here. We'll see how that translates. Thank you, YouTube. Till next time. See ya!